So I had called Octavianus, okay? And I was like, Octavianus. And he was like, what's up? And I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, be funny or anything, but have you been in a situation where somebody could have had access to your phone to get my phone number? Because somebody's blowing me up. Octavianus said, no. Oh, Octavianus, you fucking lying, nigga.
I know it's been a while now. You're taking off in parts I've never heard of. I'm trying to figure out how I can show you now how I've been running out of things to.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Talent Love, and today we're going to be doing a story time. Okay, so I know you guys like my story times because y'all was feeling the last one. Can we get a hand clap for the Glam Squad though? Like, honestly, because here's why. That watch time was up. Like, y'all were watching that video on average like between 10 and 12 minutes a piece, which is really high for average views. So hand clap to you guys, and you show me what you like. You like the story time, so don't worry about it. I got another one for you. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep it a little low because it is late up in here. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna be titling this, but by the name of the title, y'all gonna be knowing what I'm talking about. Now this one's kind of like gonna be a short-ish story time, but it's a good one nonetheless. Like, I had thought about this story time when I was driving the other day, and I was like, this one has to go out. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know why I look so pale like this. I don't know, but we'll fuss with the coloring later. Anyway, before we get into it though, because I know y'all want to go ahead and get into it. Okay, chill. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe because I'm telling y'all my business. Okay. Now, just for the purposes of setting the tone, this is an old story time. Most of my story times, y'all, be like, so I'm 33. I just had a birthday September 5th. Most of my story times are actually like from my early 20s, mid 20s. I haven't, like, all the way up until 29 minus 2 years, 27 and younger. So none of this is like anything recent because I don't know, I've been dealing with a better caliber of people, and even when I didn't, it's like, y'all already know my motto. I tell it how it went, not how I wanted it to go, not how you wanted it to go, not how they wanted it to go. But with that being said, if you like apologize or we have a mishap or something like that, like, I'm not gonna put your business out there or nothing like that, but if you was trifling, baby, I'm telling. So, and plus this is old from when I was younger, and you're never gonna even know who these people are because, truth be told, I don't even remember this person's name. I'm not even, I kid you not, that's how irrelevant people be to me. It's so sad. Anyway, so let's go ahead and set the tone real quick. So this is how it started. So I had to be around like 22, 23. I can't remember if this was before my boyfriend of 5 years or not. I really don't remember. Y'all, this how bad it is. I really don't remember these people. Like, if I don't kiss you or you're not memorable, I don't know. So anywho, I remember though, I was on Plenty of Fish or whatever, and that's how I met him. Y'all know Plenty of Fish was the thing back then, you know, when it first got new or whatever. So I had went ahead and, you know, I was on there, so I met him. I don't remember this boy's name. I want to say, but I just remember it was something very ethnic. Something very ethnic, like Octavius or Octavianus or something that was like Octavius but super long, or Ladarius, something crazy like that. So that was his name. So we just gonna call him Octavius for the sake of this story time. Octavianus, that's what we calling him. So I meet Octavianus on there or whatever, you know, he hits me up, we talking, whatever. Swiping wasn't really a thing back then, so yeah. So anyway, we're on there, we talking, whatever, and let me give you the build of him. So he's really thin, and I don't mind a little bit of rib cage. That's just, for me, I don't know, size never really mattered to me. Like, it's really about a vibe, and is you cute, because you could be cute at any size. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could be cute at any size. But yeah, so he was about like 6'5". He was lighter skinned. I know he had twists, so I think he was starting dreads. It was like those twists that's like tied up on your head or whatever. And he had hazel eyes and glasses. But I didn't really notice because you couldn't really see it past the glasses because of the glare in the pictures. So me and Octavianus is talking. I don't remember the specifics because it was so long ago. But I do know Octavianus, he was like, you know, he wanted to link. I had a car. Octavianus did not have a car. And I was like, okay, my thing is like, if you don't have a car and we gonna link, sorry y'all, I'm getting lightheaded. Like I done spilled some cleaning products in my room and now I'm lightheaded, but there's nothing I can do about it. So anyway, actually, hold on, I'll be right back. Maybe I could cover it with a towel and just stop smelling like that. Okay, so because Octavianus ain't have a car and he couldn't really take an Uber or a taxi cab or anything like that, I knew Octavianus coins wasn't, you know, given what the girls needed it to get back then. And to me, we were still young, like, you know, people still was in school around that age, you know, whatever, like what was it really supposed to be given? Like, so I was like, Octavianus, don't worry about it, like I'll meet you down there, like you don't have to worry about finding a way to get, like, pay for me to get there or whatever. So he was like, all right, bet. And I was like, so you just gonna pay for my parking when we get there? Because baby, you gonna pay for that parking, baby. And he was like, all right, because he wanted to go to Georgetown in DC. Now for those of you who are not from the DC area, Georgetown is like very uppity, very it's giving all the rich live up in those neighborhoods back there. There's no house in Georgetown that cost less than $2 million. I looked it up the other day with some, well, not the other day, it was a couple weeks ago with some of my pastors because they was asking me. And I'm like, I don't know, let's look it up. Like there's no house. Then there's college preparatory schools back there. There's a college back there. Like it's just, it's giving rich, okay? What Lotto say is giving rich, is giving that to the point where like people literally go to that area to break into cars, like because they know those people are so rich that their insurance gonna cover it. So that's what is giving. And then the main strip before you get cross right over into Virginia, it's like all these restaurants down the strips on both sides. So he was like, let's go over there and then we could pick something to eat and then, you know, vibe out, we could walk around, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I don't remember exactly what I wore, y'all, but I remember it was summertime. It was summertime, and y'all, we was like, we're gonna walk over there because it was a little strip down the hill where it was water. So we first started that I parked on the hill, he paid for my parking, and we went ahead and we had walked down by the water or whatnot. Now, like, we was just vibing, we was talking. I'm not gonna lie, it was a vibe. Like, it was a vibe. So we walk him out of water, and then when I was like, we had to go up the hill to get back to the restaurants, and that's when I realized, like, full faces of makeup in the summertime ain't a thing, especially not if you're a sweater, especially not if you plus size. It's a no. Y'all, I was sweating so bad, like it was embarrassing. Like I was climbing a hill sweating so bad to the point where like it was dripping in my eyes, and he was like, you good? Like, you want to stop? Like, we don't have to go up there. And I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm hungry, we going up that hill. So we get up the hill, and y'all, was so embarrassed because he's like the exact opposite of me. Like, I'm short and plus size, and he's like tall and slender. Like, so that was strike number one, where I was just like trying to get through the day because I wasn't feeling it no more. It was too hot. So after that, I said, well, that was before I had, like, my sun allergen got real bad, so I really can't be outside in the summer like that unless it's an overcast anyway. And that's how I was able to do the beach this summer, and I loved it. Pride, I just died. I died at Pride. There's no way around it. I died. Okay, had forehead broke out, everything done. But roasted, toasted, crusted, it's not even a word. We're moving on. So we go back up the hill or whatnot, and he was like, what you want to eat? And I'm like, I want Chipotle. I don't know, I don't know, like back then, y'all, now I'm different. I'll try to fancy restaurants, I'll make the reservations, I'll go. But back then, if I haven't like tasted it yet, or I'm not about to risk it, I'd rather have something I know what it tastes like, I know what it's about to give. Back then, I feel like they was putting cocaina and Chipotle, because why was we craving it like crackheads? Like, why was we craving Chipotle? That's a serious question though. Like, if you was craving Chipotle like around, I want to say 2000, when did it come out? Like when it first came out, within the first 5 years, if you was craving Chipotle and you couldn't get enough of it, just drop a C in the comments, because I'm trying to see something. Like, me and my sister, we couldn't get enough of it. She was pregnant like at the time, I believe, and she just couldn't get enough of it. So anyway, so we go to Chipotle, we sit there, we eat, and we have a good time. We leave, we hug, we move on, whatever. And I guess he had like, not I guess, he had caught the bus there, whatever. And I wasn't about to give him a ride home because Playboy, I don't know you like that. So at the same time, I was like, okay, so I was going through this phase. Not really a phase. I was trying something new. Up until this point, y'all, I had never, ever dated. I would just date one guy at a time. Like, because when I'm on your body, I'm on your body. I'm one of them people. I'm Virgo. So for all my Virgos that's watching this, I don't know how many Virgos watch me, but if you're a Virgo, then you're going to know what I'm talking about. Or if you ever dated one, you're going to know what I'm talking about. We don't like nobody until we like somebody. Like, we hate everybody and then until we like you. And if we like you, then we like you, right? Like, if I'm the type of person, like, if I play the field a lot, like, it's either I don't have feelings for none of them, because I can't spread my feelings wide, because I don't got that many. I don't have that many feelings. So you asking me to care about John, Joe, Chris, Paul, I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care. Or it's gonna be one of them that I really care about, and the rest of them I'm just doing it for sport, so I don't feel like I'm putting my eggs in one basket. That's how it was for me back then. That's how Virgos naturally are. You have to fight the instinct to be any other way. So that's just how we made. It's one and done. We know what we want. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. So anywho, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my hand at, you know, dating casually, because I would like try to date one guy, and then as soon as it wouldn't work out, if I was like super invested or whatever, or I felt it was going somewhere, or I decided I didn't like them, I would be devastated. No matter how it ended, I would be freaking devastated. So because I was, oh girl, you weak in the knees, stand up, like that was me. So with that being said, I was like trying my new hand at dating multiples. So there was this guy, he doesn't really deserve a name, but we just, for the sake of this, we just gonna call him Ears. I don't know why. We're gonna call him Ears. So I had met Ears online, and Ears was a military dude, own house, bikes, all this stuff. Ears was like, you know, I'm trying to take y'all on a date, and I'm like, bet. But I don't know, y'all, I was just so used to dealing with like cheap, terrible men that I was like, you gonna pay when we go out? Because I need to know, like, I'm gonna always bring my wallet, but I need to know, like, what is it giving? Like, because, you know, I think I still was in school at the time. Like, a bitch had bills. I needed to know. So he was like, yeah, who the fuck you been dating? And I'm like, good point, Playboy. So anyway, we go out to eat at this place that sounds like IHOP. I think it's called Hops though. So we go to Hops. It's the spot in Alexandria. We eat and he was like, he had never been there before. I'm not gonna lie, the dude was funny. It was something about him that I didn't like with his appearance when I met him in person. Oh, he always wore hats. And y'all, I don't know why I was so bold back there then. I'm kind of bold now. When we got there, I was like, I want to see you without your hat. Like, and because he had tried to be funny, he was like, them your lashes, and I was like, I want to see you without your hat. Like, you want to be funny, like. So anyway, he takes off his hat, and he got the little Krusty the Clown ball spot coming in, and I'm just like, okay. And he was like kind of young, y'all. I think he was like 28, 29 with a Krusty the Clown going on up there. And I'm not bald shaming, because dudes can't help, you know what I'm saying, going bald, just like you can't help your man-meat area. You, like, we can't help certain things, like certain things you just can't help. So I was just like, so anyway, I just was like, I thought it was funny, and he thought it was funny too. I'm like, you try to make me seem insecure, and sir, what's going on up there on top of that head? What the hell? So anyway, that happens or whatever. So we eat, we chill. We planned to link again, but it had only been like a week or so. So I had went on a date with the other dude within that week. So military dude first, and then like later on in the week, like toward the weekend, it was the other dude. So I'm going to one of my friends' kids' birthday parties. Y'all, why I get this number like blowing me up, like blowing me the fuck up. Like first it started like, do you know my man? Do you know my man, Octavianus? No, she didn't even say his name. Do you know my man? And I'm like, y'all, not only did I just go on a date with those two dudes, I'm pretty sure I had to be talking to like two other dudes. And I think she thought that I was being funny, but I really wanted to know. I needed to know so I could answer her question. I was like, what? She was like, you talking to my man? And I was like, which one is your man? What's his name? And she was like, bitch, you think you being funny, this and that? Hung up the phone on me. And I'm like, nah, I'm really trying to figure out, because y'all, I'm the type of girl, like, we gonna put a story time in the story time, okay? I'm the type of girl like this. So I was talking to this dude before, but he had got me off of social media or whatever. And y'all, like, he didn't have nobody on his social or whatever. And we was talking or whatever. And the social media platform that I got him off of, I'm lying, scratch that. I had found him, or he had found me. We had met on you know, a dating website as well. And like we was talking, everything was cool. But then y'all, he was just like, I had asked him, something told me one day to ask him, do you have Facebook or something? And he was like, nah, I don't got social media. And I could tell, y'all, I have this thing, I could tell when a man is lying, okay? I'm not gonna say that I am psychic. I'm not, but I'm telling y'all, I know when a man is lying. I can tell. And because of it, like, because my intuition is so strong when a man is lying, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, like, for a long time I had bad faith in men because most of them were liars. Like, so I will be like, well, I'm gonna know the right one because he's not gonna be a liar. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be lied to. Like, it's not that I figured out later. I just know what's happening, and then I always get confirmation, but I always know already. Like, it's nothing new to me. When I found out, I'll be like, I already knew. So anyway, I knew he was lying when he said it, and I was like, so I was just waiting for the day to call him, and he didn't answer because I just knew in my soul that his name was going to be on his voicemail. So he was like, his name is on the he was like, hey, you reached da 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 da. So I went and looked him up on Facebook. He had a whole girlfriend, y'all, that they were graduating college. They just graduated college. They were high school sweethearts. They had their high school pictures, all their stuff they did, homecoming, everything. Then they graduated college together, did the college couple pictures, engaged. And I was like, I'm telling, I used to be the chick. I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm gonna tell you. So I had, long story short, I had told a girl, and she was like, what? Then she blocked me, and then she unblocked me, because I told her, I was like, if you don't want to respond, I totally understand, but I think you should know, because the way he was talking to me, ill, like, and you got a girl like that that been with you through the motherfucking churches, and you go, fuck no, hell no. Like, don't have me, if I was her, don't have me smiling your fucking pictures, nigga, and you don't play with me. See, so anyway, she had unblocked me, and then she was like, can you send me screenshots without the name so I could see the phone number? And then I sent it, and I said, is this his phone number? She was like, yeah. And then I was like, I'm really sorry. And then, you know, that was that on that. So whatever she did with it, I don't know. I wasn't coming to her as a woman because I wasn't fucking staying. I was just letting her know what the fuck. And plus, it was a slap to that nigga face. Stop fucking playing with me. Like, you might have found the wrong one. So anyway, I'm that type. So I'm really trying to help the girl, and the girl thinking I'm being funny because I just sound so nonchalant because I didn't care about none of them. So I'm like, okay. So she hangs up. So then she's like sending me all these texts. She's calling me, y'all, she's calling me throughout my work week, and I was a nanny at the time, to the point where I had to explain to one of the kids. One of the kids was like 16, and I'm like, yo. And you know, I would tell her adult tea that was like appropriate, like PG-13. So I'm telling her, and she's like, what? She's like, you change your number? I'm like, nah, I'm not changing my number. They get tired Oh, this bitch didn't get tired. She called me about 60 times a day, y'all. I think every time she thought about it, she would call me. So anyway, I had finally got sick of it, and I'm like, it's time to find out who this chick belonged to. So I had called the army dude, or I say army, I don't know whether he was army or not. I think he was military, I know that. So I called a military dude, and I was like, I'm gonna find the right one, because I could tell who was a liar. Like, I could tell. So I asked him, I'm like, hey yo, he was like, what's up? And then I'm like, hey, have you been in a situation where somebody has had access to your phone in which they could get my phone number to contact me? And he was like, no. Like, he was like telling me he was out fishing with his friends, and then when he answered, he's like, no. And he seemed like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Why would you ask me that? Like, and I could tell he didn't do it. So I had called Octavianus, okay? And I was like, Octavianus. And he was like, what's up? And I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, be funny or anything, but have you been in a situation where somebody could have had access to your phone to get my phone number? Because somebody's blowing me up. Octavianus said, no. Oh, Octavianus, you fucking lying, nigga. So I was like, bet. Click, because now you done piss me off. So I started blowing that number back the fuck up. Stop playing on my fucking shit. So chick finally answered, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me, but this is what happened. I was like, because she didn't even say anything. She just kept picking up and then hanging up. When she finally picked up and just let it sit, I told her, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me, but don't you think it's kind of retarded that you're calling me? I don't know you from a can of paint, bitch. The fuck? Like, I don't even want this nigga. You can have him. Like, he's all you, number one. But number two, you're calling me and you're not even asking me anything. You're breathing on my fucking phone line. Don't you want answers? Like, what the hell? And I'm like, if you had asked, I would have gave them to you. So I was like, as long as you hold this phone, I'ma talk. So I had told her what the fuck happened. And I was like, if that's your nigga, then you need to put him on a fucking leash. Like, or get a new one. Because that nigga's outside. Outside wasn't a thing back then, but y'all get what I'm saying. This nigga's outside, you inside, you worry about him, he ain't worry about you. He's on to greener pastures. I don't fucking know. So anyway, he took it upon himself the next day. I guess she called him, cussed him the fuck out. I don't even know if she was his baby mama or anything like that, or was pregnant. No idea. But I think it might have been a situation where he would take care of her kids and they lived together, so she put him out. So he hit me up and was like, yeah, you know, he sent me a message and was like, he was so sorry, but he lied about everything and da-da-da-da, but they're broken up now, and she put him out, but he would still like to move forward with me. And I was like, you shouldn't have lied to me in the first place, and I'm straight. So y'all, he wrote me back and he said, yeah, I knew you wasn't different. Fuck you, bitch. And I was like, and y'all, when dudes get like that, I know I should. The problem with me is I be thinking everything funny. Like, that's really the problem. I tell y'all that all the time. I be thinking everything funny, and it's a problem. And my sister like that too. Me and her both think everything funny, and we used to get in so much trouble thinking everything fucking funny. So I'm laughing because I'm like, the fuck, nigga? Like, damn, nigga. Like, you did that. That made you feel better, huh? So I wrote him back and I was like, that's not gonna make me want you at all. And furthermore, I really dodged a bullet. Like, you fucked up and you're doing fuck shit and you're mad because I won't forgive you. Like, get out of here, dude. So he sent me like text after text after text after text, just cussing me out. And I was just, I don't know, I was watching a movie or some shit, y'all. I don't fucking know. Probably took a nap. And yeah, that's the end of that story. That's how that went. But that was the story of when a bitch calling about her nigga and you don't know which one is hers. I don't fucking know, y'all. Anyway, you guys, if y'all like quick little story times like that, then leave a like and comment down below. Have y'all ever, tell me, what can I have y'all tell me? No, if you stayed this long throughout the story, then I want y'all to leave an elephant emoji. I think there's an elephant emoji because I'm wearing an elephant around my neck. And y'all, I really did want to get back into the story times about Curly and Slim, but I really have to go back through those 3 stories, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it before the next story time, and I need to figure out exactly where I left off, because so much shit happened with them that I think that they still get 2 more story times, like a part 4 and 5. So I am gonna go back and get through that, but I wanted to give y'all something to hold y'all over, and I'll probably come back with a vlog next time, because I got equipment to vlog from the car, so I could take y'all on the road with me now, and I'm so excited about that, you guys, and I love y'all so much. So I don't know, y'all also let me know if y'all like my new style of like telling stories, because before I would be all formal, whatever, but now I'm just talking to y'all like I be talking to my best friends. Like, I don't be saying, you know, well, so how it began is blah blah blah. Like, I'm like, so this how it went, and da 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 da, and telling y'all stuff in between. And I talk fast when I be talking to my friends, because I be trying to get the story out, because they don't got time, they got kids. All my friends got kids, you get what I'm saying? So anyway, if you liked this story time, then give it a like, and let me know down below what you want to see next. What's your favorite on my channel? And also, lastly, y'all, if y'all did not check out my last video, please do. It's so informative and it was so fun, and my guests were funny. Okay, the boys were funny, the boys were given what needed to be gave. So please go check out that video. I love you guys so much. Until next time, be fresh and be fierce. Glam Girl out. Bye.